Wonderful good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our morning briefing. It's Wednesday, the 20th of January. Nice to meet you here again. I see Thomas, Michael, and Ian. Wonderful good morning. And we are live on YouTube as well. If you have any questions, type it in the chat box. We want to talk about everything in the next 20-25 minutes. With our overlook and our view about the markets today. So we start a little bit different, so you can see me in full screen in this webcam. I hope you had a great night and you had a great start into this week. So what we are expecting today, it's a special day today because we have the inauguration of Mr. Joseph Biden, the new president. We will see on the Capitol Hill this afternoon. And Mr. Donald Trump left the White House already. And the most important thing is today, this afternoon, German time, 4:30, I guess, p.m. My time is the Canadian interest rate. This should be having an effect to Canadian dollar. And this is what we are looking today. And by the way, we have similar trades running at the moment, and we made money already. Okay, and with this in our mind, let's switch to the markets. And of course, some different other things. Okay, so here we go. And by the way, again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm looking forward to answer your question, what is ever in your mind. And let's see that I can see everything here. So I'm looking forward wherever you are. Type in the chat box whatever is your mind, what drives you crazy in trading. So let's have a look at the most and the strongest market yesterday. It's the NASDAQ. And why is it? Just have a look here. We have on Admiral Markets, you get it on the platform here, admiralmarkets.com analytics. So you see we have top movers yesterday. It was Google, Facebook was really strong yesterday. You could see 3.89% up and Google 3.23% up, really, really strong. So as a consequence, the NASDAQ was really, really strong yesterday. If we have a look at the currencies this morning, or yesterday, we saw that the British pound was really, really strong yesterday. That's good for our trades we made yesterday. And by the way, New Zealand really strong. And I can see all currencies against the US dollar was really, really strong. So, and this is what we have in mind for today. Okay, let's switch to the market. There we go, come on. So here we go. That's the NASDAQ in hourly chart. And now it's really interesting. We drive more and more away from the point of control. In hourly chart, we have a point of control at 12,718 points. And now we have a trend, and this is really interesting. Now we have a valid trend, which is rule number 1 for our 4-point rule program. And when I'm talking about the Canadian dollar, I want you to talk about why it's so important having rules. So now we are deep in the move. We don't have anything to do right now because we need a correction, you know, rule number 3. The rule number 2 is a young trend. This is a young trend, of course. And then we need rule number 3, which means we need a correction deeper than 38% measured by the last move. So I guess it will maybe this afternoon. Let's see, but that's not our topic for today. Dow Jones is completely different. We don't have a trend here right now. It's not a clear trend. It's a completely unclear picture, which means stay on the sideline. And if you cannot see, so maybe you open the chart and you need longer than maybe 20 seconds to realize a trend, you start to interpret, and interpret means you guessing, and guessing is really completely uninteresting for making money in the market. Making money means you must stick to the rules all day and with every trade. Okay, maybe we can switch to 5 minute. If you are a day trader, then in day trading, you can see Now we have a trend, but we are circling around the point of control in 5-minute chart. This is one point. Never mix the time frames. You have to focus on one time frame and trade in this one time frame. Never mix the time frames. Makes no sense, because every time frame has its own point of control. Every time frame has its own trend trading. Never mix it. If you want to trade in 5-minute, focus on 5-minute. If you want to trade an hourly chart, focus on 1 hourly chart, and stop mixing the time frames, because different time frame means different kind of traders. Never mix it. This is the most important point, one of the most important point in trading. Okay, so let's have a look at the data which coming out today. So we have the premium analytics here at the markets. I love this site. I hope you opened this already on your own account. And today you see we have some different published numbers today. And the most important number is the interest rate of Bank of Canada today. So the previous one is 0.25. And it's the same expectation that they will leave, or they will leave the number at 0.25. So we shouldn't expect any surprises. And we see Aussie Canadian dollar, Euro Canadian dollar, and US dollar Canadian dollar is affected by this number. And this will come out this afternoon, 4:30, I guess, or 4 p.m. this afternoon. So let's have a look at this, at the charts, and Aussie Canadian and especially US dollar Canadian dollar. The effect of it. No, that was the wrong one. This is the wrong one. So the right one. So let's have a look. US dollar Canadian dollar. So you see why we need to stick to the rules. And yesterday I said we were here roundabout. So there's my mouse. Here roundabout, and yesterday I said, yes, we saw the correction deeper at 61. It's interesting, but I also said, please stop trading, because we are below the point of control. And the point of control is most of the times a very, very important point, because the price is fair valued in this area. So, and I said, if we can go above the point of control and we see more buyers there, then we can make trades. And it was a good idea to not making a trade there. So actually we can see, it seems we will break the trend. So now we must see, I have a next trend, and this next trend is facing downwards. You see movement and correction. And now we are in the move. Now we have rule number 1, which means we have a trend, and it's a young trend. It's automatically that we fulfill rule number 2. Rule number 3 means we need a correction deeper than 38%. And then rule number 4, wait for the balance candle in Heikin Ashi. Oh, by the way, if you if you're looking for Heikin Ashi, I give an example. Open a chart. So like this one, and then on the left side, you have the navigator, and then you will find in the row of indicators, then examples that you will find here on age, number age, Heikin Ashi. You can put it in, drag and drop, and then you have your Heikin Ashi. And here you have candles on the upper side and bar chart, and then you can work with normal Heikin Ashi candles. That's great, and it's easy. By the way, why I use Heikin Ashi? It's really easy. I have to focus on my trend, and I have to focus on sticking to the rules. And the bigger challenge is taking place in your mind. That's the point. So make it as easy. And if I'm talking, we are looking for reversals in the market when a correction is coming to an end. So, and you're looking in normal candles, you have, limitless candlestick patterns. Bullish harami, bearish engulfing, bullish engulfing, 3 dead soldiers and crows, and whatever. Steve Neeson wrote a whole book about candlestick patterns. So it's like a rocket science. Make it easy. Take Heikin Ashi. We want to trade the trend. So in Heiken, actually, we have two candlesticks, a trend continuation candle and a balance candle. That's all. And you can see it in the charts. And what does it mean? If you can see a balance candle, it means buyers and sellers keep in balance. And it's the end of a movement, or it's the end of the correction. And this is a very, very interesting point. So now we are in the move, and maybe it's a kind of rumors. So which means Canadian dollar is really, really strong because US dollar is falling down. So a lot of people sell dollar and buy the Canadian dollar. And this is the question actually we are talking about the Canadian dollar, how a private trader should be prepared about that. So by the way, it doesn't matter about the number which will coming out. Doesn't matter. We are not the bank. We are private traders. You are not George Soros, I hope. No, George Soros is not on the road today. No, we are not Bill Gates. We are not Warren Buffett. So we are private traders with wonderful, lovely, small accounts, which means we as trader, we cannot influence the price. We cannot have an impact on effect to the price, which means we have to stick to the rules. About Canadian dollar interest rate today, what we have to do as private traders, stay on the sideline. Wait as long as the numbers coming out, and then you can see the effect. And afterwards, we can see if our rules will stick again. So as you can see, I'm engaged in Canadian dollar, euro, Canadian dollar, for example. So look at this one. I'm engaged in this one. So what can I do today? First of all, just have a look. I sold half of the position, and you can see we are in profit with our real account. It's really exciting. So here's the history. I sold half of the position of euro Canadian dollar. Why? That was my plan, because you could see we went down in the correction around about 68%, and my target was at 0.70%, 27% on the upper side. And I reached it. Exactly, I reached it. That was the reason why I sold half the position and I make money. Rasol, wonderful, good morning. So, and if you want to see what I'm doing there, then go on Traders Yard, please. Here's our trading spotlight community. And I hope my host will publish this link here in the community. So, and there you can see, I gave an update yesterday for euro Canadian dollar, and we made 56 pips. It's 56, it's fine. We make money, we catch pips. Don't have a look at the money. Money is not interesting for us. We need to focus on stick to rules, and we catch the pips. We want to collect pips. And this is what I'm doing here. And everything I do with the charts, you can see here on tradersyard.com. The only point or the only requirement is that you open a real account at Admiral Markets, put some deposit in, maybe $50 or $200, whatever. Look at it, we have a great family, 223 participants at the moment. We are a really huge family, and we work here, and you can learn a lot from Paul Wallace and Jens Klett also. And of course, my trades you will find there. Okay. So we have interesting things about US dollar. I found this article here on Admiral Markets, of course, and we have a little bit, the rate of spread of the coronavirus slowed down. It's kind of direction on the whole world. So, and the dollar is rallied to a 2-month high. And maybe that's good news for all of us. But today is more the focus, as I said, on Canadian dollar. So let's go back to the charts. And how do I prepare myself now for the interest rate this afternoon? So first of all, nothing can happen anymore. Why is it? First of all, I sold half of the position, so I'm completely safe. So what I'm doing right now, I do it live here right now because I don't want to risk that the market drops down and make a loss because I'm engaged in hourly chart, I have to react. If you are engaged in daily chart, in hourly chart, don't care about it. But in hourly chart now, I trail my stop loss into the profit. So nothing can happen. I cannot lose money and everything is fine. And if the price jumps up, let's be happy about that. That's really, really great. So next one is Euro Australian dollar. And I didn't reach my first target. So I didn't I didn't do anything about the chart, and now we are a little bit in loss, but the trend is still valid. So wait for it and let the market decide. Now we are in the next correction, and it's the third correction. So in the case you are not engaged in the chart right now, you can wait for the next chance and you wait for the next balance candle, and then you can go up. So use the Fibonacci, then we measure the last move here. And now we see, okay, we are around about 61 again, the holy grail in Fibonacci. It's the special one. Now, if you can see next, the balance candle, wait to the close of the balance candle. And if you see the balance candle at 10 maybe, then let's put a stop buy order there and then let the market run. So otherwise we get out of the market, then it's one of the 30% they don't work. Because we work with probabilities. I want to teach you a lot of things about this point. So Euro Canadian dollar, I told about already. Euro Swiss franc. Nice. We are in profit. Look at this one. It's really fine. So we are now in the move and on the way back to the point of control. That's my final target. So now let's see where we can get out a little bit money from the market and we catch pips. So we had a correction to 61. So target is 61 on the upper side. And I put an alert here, trading alert. And I give it a nice sound, so modify. And here we go. Yeah. Where is it? So and then we have an alert, and then half of the position I take out from desk, I collect the pips for that, and then we can trail the stop a little more closer and then let the market run. Let it run, let it run. That's the rule, that's the law, that's the tenet of trading. Cut the losses and let the market, let the winners run. And we want to train that together, guys. This is really, really important. So next one is Euro British Pound. Here we're circling around the entry, so nothing happened already. We went back into the correction, and we haven't a trend continuation right now. So nothing happened. Let the market work, and we will see what happened. I have a look on it today. And the last one, and this is really interesting. I introduced you this. Look at this one, what happens. And this is why you should never have an impact, your own impact to the market. Jesus, I missed the word. Let me check. Intervene. Now that's the right word. Jesus. Yeah. So I know. Never intervene into your trade. Let the market decide. And you can see here, we reached already the stop loss, but it didn't get out of the market. We didn't get out of the market. And now you can see we are in profit. And this is what I did earlier in my trading career. I was looking on one candle, and when I can see a red candle, I said, oh my gosh, I have to go out. Oh my gosh, the world goes down, I have to go out. And then I go out and I lost money, and then I forget a re-entry because maybe I had no time, I was frustrated, something else. So stupid, so really stupid. So, and afterwards, then I had a look at the market again and said, oh, damn it, it's in profit right now. And then the anger was so much more than the joy that I lost not so much money. So, and I learned, and that's what my mentor taught me to the last years, never intervene into your trade unless you have a plan for it. Then yes, but otherwise never intervene. Look, now we are in profit. I don't know what we'll get about this trade, but now we are in profit and now it's fine. And now I can take, we had a correction deeper, almost 100%, which means I can sell half of the position right now, which means I open this one and come on, and I half the position, and yeah, we catch pips. Nice. That's live trading, guys, with a real account, and I'm happy. I can tell Admiral Markets we make money. We make money with their account, so that's really beautiful. Okay, so do we have new trading ideas for today? Actually not. Why? Aussie Canadian dollar, we need rate this decision today. No trend, you can see. Aussie New Zealand dollar, no trade for us to major this trend. The price is too expensive up there. Aussie US dollar, here we go. Look at this one. Here we go. That was the high. This is on my watch list. And we have a correction. So, and unfortunately, I missed my entry there. That was my fault. Normally, I have to take this. We see balance candles there, and there was the entry. Look at this one. This is why I'm talking about probabilities. You should never miss the trading idea. This is why I use this small list, because otherwise I will lose my overview about that. But this is the first time I miss, and you see I miss a profit. So never miss a trade. Have a look on it. So next one, but I get the next chance. I hope so. I get the next chance. Otherwise, okay, that's live. So now we need a next correction, and let's wait what we can do there. But have it please on the watch list for today. So, and yeah, and then we use Fibonacci as well. So Aussie, US dollar, please on your watch list for today. Okay, that's running. Euro USD. Yeah, we have a trade, we have a trend, but problem rule number 3 didn't work. Not a close below 38%. And now we are going up in the next move. And can you see what we reach? Point of control. Now you know why it's so important to work with prices, because we don't trade Euro USD, we trade the price. British, no trend there. British pound US, no trend there. New Zealand Canadian dollar, wait for the rate decision today. And yeah, we reached the first target, US dollar, Canadian dollar, wait for the next correction, maybe today, put in your watch list today so we can trade US dollar Canadian, but afterwards, after the rate decision will coming out this afternoon. US dollar Swiss franc, that's stupid. We are circling around the point of control. US dollar Japanese yen, stupid, no trend, no trade. Gold, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, today, it's not a clear trend. Wait for it. But as you can see, the price will go back, or I would say the price won't go back to the point of control, which is placed at 1,807. I need glasses, damn it. $1,878 at the moment. Crude oil, no trend, actually, maybe an uptrend, but not for today, not maybe tomorrow. DAX, yes, look at this one. We have a trend. And now we had a correction. Exactly. Look, 61%, exactly that. And now we are in. And let's open a trade there, a little bit above. Give it a little bit space. So here we got 2 that we can sell a little bit. So buy stop, and then of course stop loss placed below the last 0.3, and an alert if you will get a close below there. Set an alert there, then we get out and we are looking for a new entry. Okay, so that's final signal for going up. So where is the first target? First target, of course, is at 61. It's actually the point of high, and then I'll let the market run. So this is the plan for this trade, and I will publish it on Traders Yard, of course. Dow, nothing, and Nasdaq, as I said, nothing. Okay, so 2 questions from YouTube. Must I found my account before I have access to the community? Yes, you need, Sigun, please. You need open, please, and find a real account, then put some deposit on it, and you can trade, then you get access. Do you use bigger time frames? For my private trading, I use 4-hourly chart and daily and weekly chart. But for this special advice, because it's kind of live trading, so we will get more, then I use daily hourly chart. But I don't use smaller one. It's too stressful. It makes no sense. But for my private trading on my private accounts, I use 4-hourly chart. And why I use this, I want to explain in the next sessions when we talk about probabilities. I will teach you a lot of things during this webinar, as long as Admiral will let me do that. Okay, thanks for this question, guys. I want to say thank you again for attending this webinar. We will see each other tomorrow again at the same time. Share this, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, give us a like if you want. And if you have any questions, type it below. Then as soon as possible, I want to give you an answer. And tell your friends about this, this webinar series. If you love it, if you like it, then tell your people about that. And let's build a great community, guys. And let's change the world. And I will close this session with my lovely Yoda. You see, that's my lovely Yoda. I love it. And I want to close this session today with the words of Master Yoda. Do it or don't do it, but stop trying. With this, I wish you a wonderful day and a lovely day. We'll see each other tomorrow. See you. Bye-bye.